Martha. Hey.
Oh.
Martha Dunstock, my best friend since diapers.
Martha Dumpstock in the flesh. Hello everyone, welcome back to CF Reacts. My name is Casper Fox. I've been a singer, songwriter, and brand manager for 6 years, going on my 7th right now. Today, we are finally, after so many requests, bringing Heathers the Musical to CF Reacts. Now, I have not seen this musical. I might have heard some of it on TikTok. Like, I think there is a clip I have in mind that I'm pretty sure is from TikTok. Because it says, "Shut up, Heather, sorry, Heather." Like that trend I think is from Heathers, but other than that I'm going in completely blind. Obviously there is really no legal way to watch the Broadway show, like other I'll have to watch some guy in the crowd record it or whatever. So we're doing animatics, and my good friends over on Patreon, which one of them is Volred and the other you keep changing your goddamn name, Kiro, yes, also known as Chaotic Art Hades, which I hate. These two lovely human beings have been essential for me, setting up the playlist for the animatics and stuff like that, and helping me, because do be warned, and there will be a warning in the intro as well, that there are some heavy topics in this musical apparently, similar to what episode 4 was and has been. So watch, with diligence, be careful. If you are triggered by said things, then, watch out for the warnings. But yeah, today we are watching Beautiful, which is the first song, I believe, of Heathers. And it is by, oh no, I really hope I'm not pronouncing this wrong, Morsi or Morky, I think it's Mortsi. Let's say it's Mortsi, and you can correct me in the comments. Yeah, this is an 8.5-minute animatic, probably lots to break down. So yeah, I'm gonna stop yabbing, and for the very first time, let's get into Heathers the Musical.
September 1st, 1989.
Oh.
Dear Diary, I believe I'm a good person. I think that there's good in everyone, but here we are, first day of senior year. And I look around at these kids that I've known all my life, and I ask myself, what happened?
Freak, slut, burnout, bug eyes, poser, lord ass.
Okay, before animatic, I already love this art style. Okay, listen to it. So we have that dude, that beat, and then do, nice. So C, up to C major. I did hear a G in there, that's why I pressed it. So we are like just on here like that. Bow. That's like dude, this like a hit, which is very common in show tunes actually. Now okay, so we have it's kind of like a monologue to start it off with this intro.
Here we are, first day of senior year, and
her voice kind of reminds me of Korra. From Legend of Korra. Okay, so senior year of high school. Let me think. Americans, so it's freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. So it's senior year?
Here we are. First day of senior year.
So final year of high school. Okay, so we're already introduced that this is like last stand, last chance to make yourself a name in high school, because that's apparently really important for Americans. Okay.
And I look around at these kids that I've known all my life, and I ask myself, what happened?
Freak, slut, burnout, bug eyes, poser, lord ass.
So let's have a look. So these are all obviously gang vocals, and what usually gives, so there is a difference between, for example, harmonies and gang vocals. So gang vocals, as you can hear here, it's all like one, not two like timed vocal, like the freak, burn up, bug eyes, na 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 na, right? Still moving down the octave as we always are. Okay. Cool. So na 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 na. Yeah. Just going down from G to C there. Cool. All right, so this song is in G major. So I just had to, just play around a little bit to find out. So we're in G major, moving down the octave there to da 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 da. Now, what I want to say about the gang vocals and the versus choir, because choir, there's obviously you can hear harmony, right? But here in the gang vocals, you can actually just hear them like do 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 do. So the gang vocals gives like this really cool crowd effect that it isn't coordinated, but it's more like a mob rather than, it's because if people are singing in harmony, it's usually signifying that something good is happening, that they're harmonizing because something's good. Gang vocals is usually if something is like happening in the spur of the moment, or they are like it's a mob being aggressive, and that's the case here.
We were so tiny, happy and shiny, playing tag and getting chased.
Freak, slut, loser, short bus.
Singing and clapping, laughing and napping, baking cookies, eating paste.
Bull-dyke, stuck-up, hunchback.
Then we got bigger, that was the trigger, like the Huns invading Rome. Thunderdome. Hold
Ooh, nice little break there. This is the Thunderdome, and then boom, boom. Okay, so listen to the percussive elements. It has like really unique instrumentation. Look at like these almost like these like 1, 2, like on the eighth, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like these 8 notes beats here, and then we have some kind of glass blowing instrument.
baking cookies, eating paste.
All night, stuck up.
That sounds. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what that is. I can't really identify that. Let me know what instrument that is in the comments. That's like, I don't think I've heard that before.
Hunchback.
Expert analysis right there.
Then we got bigger, that was the trigger, like the Huns invading Rome. Oh, sorry. Welcome to my school, this ain't no high school, this is the Thunderdome. Hold your breath and count the days, we're graduating soon.
White trash.
College will be paradise if I'm not dead by June. But
And then again, nice vibrato adding there.
I know, life can be beautiful. I pray for a better way. If we changed back then, we could change again. We can be beautiful.
Ow.
Just not today.
And then again, so we move to this, but interesting enough, so obviously the sus4 chord, right? So this is a G sus4 chord, right? And what you usually do in musicals is that you have the sus4 chord move from like, oh, we're almost home, now we're home. So you can hear that. Right, that happens here as well, but listen, it doesn't actually go home. Like, listen, it just has that, like, it's just on this, and then doesn't go home.
Ow.
Just not
So hear
today.
that, so it's on da da da. So just there. So it stays on the C on the sus4 here. Instead of going, it goes. And then stops, which I think might also signify a little bit in the instrumental that, okay, well, she's so close to home, she's so close to, she's singing about, oh, college is going to be paradise, I just need to survive, da da da, and then kind of signifying maybe that she's so far from home, as in essentially she's so far from getting to do this, or maybe because high school is like really hell for her and she doesn't feel at home, so she's so far from home there. Could be interesting, could also be that I'm over analyzing. Okay, I want to talk a little bit about this breakdown piece here.
Oh, sorry. Welcome to my school, this ain't no high school, this is the
So the do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Nice, really, really cool bass line.
Thunderdome. Hold
The Thunderdome, and then a tiny slide, like just tiny slide, a do on the bass.
your breath and count the days, we're graduating soon.
White trash.
Ooh, and then we get like almost this like Nirvana like electric guitar finger picking. Listen to that in the background.
Hold your breath and count the days, we're graduating soon.
White trash.
College will be
And then
paradise
we're on the right backing the pretty cool, really nice, like build up to something.
if I'm not dead by June. But I know, life can be beautiful. I pray for a better way. If we changed back then, we could change again. We can be beautiful.
Ow.
Just not today. Hey, are you okay?
Oh my god.
Hey, nerd.
Yippee, there's another polities in this. Hello, I really hope this guy is nice. Please don't be mean and don't die.
Hey, nerd.
Oh,
Okay, so listen to when we're introduced to him.
just not today.
Just not today, bam! Like that was almost like a finishing chord, you know, like just like the one we had in the intro. So it seems like every time we're getting sudden news or something like that, we get this show tune, bam, like that, you know?
Ow.
Just not today. Hey, are you okay?
Get away, nerd.
Oh, okay.
Freak, slut, cripple, homo, homo, homo.
Things will
Oh, okay, so maybe it's not. I thought she was the one being called the names all the time, but it's everyone. Okay.
get better soon as my letter comes from Harvard, Duke, or Brown. Wake from this coma, take my diploma, then I can blow this town. Dream of ivy-covered walls and smoky French cafes.
Watch it.
Fight the urge to strike a match and set this dump ablaze.
Nice, adding that na 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 na, like that, just that vibrato at the end, very nice. Okay, so she dubbed it. I'm very, very happy there, animatics for this. I love the art style that Mortzi is doing here. Please let me know if I'm pronouncing it right. Mortzi, whatever. Yeah, let me know if I'm pronouncing it right. I love the art style. Okay, so we're dealing with an introduction to high school so far. I think I've kind of gotten around everything musically so far, at least that's how I feel. I don't think I'm missing anything. Very basic percussion, basic bass line, and then just this highly, like, such a high activity level from this, like, do these 8 notes here, which I don't know what instrument that is.
Oops.
Ram Sweeney,
Oh, you hear that? Do this little dissonance, like do.
third year as
Oops.
Do. This little G minor chord here, which is interesting because we were in G major, so now we just got a tonic, but in a minor. So it's a minor tonic almost, if you can say it like that.
Ram Sweeney, third year as linebacker and 8th.
Of course. So usually, which I don't know if this is correct because I've never been to an American high school. Why are the football players always such dicks, bro? Like, come on, man. Like, the football players over in Europe, which football is, for you guys, it's soccer, which I don't understand because football, you're kicking the ball. In American football, it's like egg hand. Anyway, that's a conversation for a different day. The football players at, like, most schools or most like that, they're always so nice. Like, I haven't really met any football player who was a douche. But, each to their own. Okay, Ram Sweeney, kind of, he has this, like, fuzzy, not quite mullet, very skeptic eyebrows, and then this, like, very marked face that's also, like, a little big in a sense, like, he's not Timothy Chalamet jawline. He's very, like, he's toughly built, which I like. So Ram Sweeney, third year linebacker, 8th year, smacking lunch trays. Okay.
8th year of smacking lunch trays and being a huge dick.
What did you say to me, skank?
Ah,
I need to stop predicting the show.
nothing. But I know life can be beautiful. I pray for a better way. We were kind before, we can be kind once more. We can be beautiful. Ah!
Okay, before we jump into this, so listen how I said about gang vocals are usually in a negative sense, whereas harmony are usually in a positive sense. Now listen to the harmonies here in the back, where these that used to be gang vocals of, like, derogatory terms are now becoming this, like, ooh, we are choir, we will dream as well.
I know life can be beautiful. I pray for a better way.
They had that, just like that break at the first one. I pray, that break there.
I pray for a better way. We were kind before.
And then mini fill dum dum.
We can be kind once more. We can be beautiful. Ah!
And again, we are on this sus chord, bum bum, but it's just not. Oh.
We can be beautiful. Ah! Hey, Martha. Hey.
Oh.
Martha Dunstock, my best friend since diapers.
Martha Dumpstock in the flesh. Oh my god, my brain just activated the TikTok. Martha Dumpstock in the flesh. Here comes the cootie squad. We should shut up, Heather. Sorry, Heather. Look who's with her. Oh my god. Dang, dang, diggity, dang, dang. Okay.
Martha Dunstock, my best friend since diapers.
We on
I assume it's not. No.
for movie night?
Yeah, you're on Jiffy Pop Detail.
I rented The Princess Bride.
Oh, again? Wait, don't you have it memorized by now?
What can I say? I'm a sucker for a happy ending.
Martha Dump Truck, wide load, honk!
Kurt Kelly, quarterback. He is the smartest guy on the football team.
Oh, that's not great. Okay, so we have these double names, Kurt Kelly. Okay, so I can assume that if this is like movie high school, then she's probably gonna get picked on on her size, because that's what usually happens. Happened in most of the movies I've seen, high school wise. Okay, so it looks like
Martha Dump Truck.
I wanna. Oh, Dump Truck. Oh, they changed her name. Nice. Or not nice, but yeah. So look at that. It seems like the guy who was actually calling her nerd is actually, look at the dynamic here. So we have this, like, plus-sized individual and a, kind of like nerdy in a way individual.
Princess Bride.
Oh, again? Wait, don't you have it memorized by now?
What can I say? I'm a sucker for a happy ending.
Martha Dump Truck, wide load, honk!
Kurt Kelly, quarterback.
And then again, dum dum. We have this, so introducing these like jocks or these football players, we have that minor chord there.
Is the smartest guy on the football team, which is kind of like being the tallest
Do, do, do. No, it is a G minor chord.
dwarf. Hey! Pick that up right now.
I'm sorry, are you actually talking to me?
Yes, I am. I want to know what gives you the right to pick on my friend. You're
God damn, so she's standing up to the bullies already in the first song. Okay.
a high school has been waiting to happen.
And look at this, we have this like just like this so we have this like so we have this is like instrumental. So this is kind of like when they're monologuing or something is happening, but we were in G major, right? And then we move into this, like we jumped, like I'm going to jump an octave, and then we have this like G minor aspect to it, which maybe means that, okay, so this is when the jocks are introduced, or when the bullies are happening. This could potentially be a motif. My brain is fried after Epic, after looking for the fucking danger motif 24/7. So I'm really overanalyzing stuff, but I really like the approach here. That this monologue is kind of not too heavily instrumentalized. You know, it's mostly just like conversing, but also that little doo doo, like that little sound effect.
School has been waiting to happen. Yes, I am. I want to know what gives you the right to pick on my friend. You're a high school has been waiting to happen.
High school has been waiting to happen. Nice one.
Future gas station attendant.
A future gas. So, come on. There's nothing wrong. I used to work at a gas station. I didn't see myself as a high school has been, but I understand why she used it as an insult.
You have a zit right there.
Dear diary.
Why do they hate me?
Why don't I fight back?
Why do I act like such a creep?
Why won't he date me?
Why did I hit him?
Why do I cry myself to sleep? Somebody hug me, somebody fix me, somebody save me, send me a sign, God, give me some hope here, something to live for.
God, this animation. Let's take a look at that again.
Why do I act?
So it looks like here that everyone, even the jocks, have their own struggles, and everyone takes it out in a different way. Some people has to take it out on others, whereas some of the others just keep it in, or you know, just kind of try to deal with it. Like, wow, this is really good.
Hate me,
Why don't I fight
Why don't I fight back? So this looked like one of the girls that was sitting down. So maybe she wants to stand up and say something, but can't because she's too scared.
back?
Why do I act like?
Which also was signified. Oh, and interesting. So we have one of the football players here, Kurt Kelly. So interesting enough. So it looks like maybe he was a nerd once, and then he started playing football, started, you know, taking care of himself, and then started, you know, like dropping interests because he wants to fit in, and now he's, you know, what he was once bullied by, he's become it. He's become the monster, rah rah. So yeah, so maybe because this art style, that certainly looks like it, you know?
I act like such a creep.
Yeah, why do I act like such a creep? So maybe he doesn't want to, but he knows he has to fit in.
Why won't he date me?
Why did I hit him?
Here, it looks like she wants to date him.
Why did I hit him?
Why did I hit him?
Why did I hit?
So look at this. But he is looking towards her, and the heart on his sleeve almost, you know?
Him?
Why do I cry myself?
And then look, they get chained, looking at each other, and like, oh no, and then they get pulled out because, you know, the borders of the high school will not allow them to date because of the hierarchy in there, you know?
To sleep. Somebody hug me,
Cute.
somebody fix me,
Somebody fix me, and then it shatters to this ballerina figurine. Wow.
somebody save me, send me a sign, God, give me some hope.
Send me a what? I need to see, because that's a guy holding a gun.
Fix me, somebody save me, send me a sign, God.
Send me a sign, God. Give me some hope here, something to live for. That's not good that we see a guy in a trench coat with a gun. That is the, like, taboo way a school shooter, you know, might be, you know, trench coat, quiet white kid with a gun. Sadly, that is how the internet perceives it.
Give me some hope here, something to live
So whoever is being introduced here is the apex of the high school here. Listen to that heavenly choir, and then bam. So here we have elements of both. Like if we take from Haspin, we had rock guitar for Adam, and then we had this heavenly approach for Charlie, which was very, you know, on its head. But here why I'm saying it is because here we have the two elements mixed together, which means maybe there's a bit of heaven and hell in whatever apex predator of the high school is coming here. Uh-oh, that looked like the trench coat guy. Oh.
Heathers, they float above it all.
And here we're back to this no more gang vocals, this heavenly dum dum, and this very like, you know, this very slight percussion, not too much bass going on, mostly treble, which is funny because they are treble. Haha, that was funny. Okay, so we got the Heathers here, and it looks like we have this trio
They
dynamic.
float above it all.
So we got middle, front and center, the main Heather, then we got left-handed and right-handed. So, you know, this Heather group has, you know, leader and then the right hand and the left hand of the group.
Heather McNamara, head cheer.
But she looks so nice. Head cheerleader, her dad is loaded, he sells engagement rings. Okay, again, in high school, cheerleaders are usually mean. We don't have cheerleaders in Europe. That's like a very American thing. Are cheerleaders really that mean in real life? I hope not. I would be really not nice.
Cheerleader, her dad is loaded. He sells
Okay, I'm gonna turn off the captions again.
engagement rings. Heather Duke runs the yearbook. No discernible personality, but her mom did pay for implants.
This seems like the prompt. Maybe she's not very dominant in the personality wise, which would make sense for a left hand, right hand. That means probably the last Heather is probably the really stupid one. If we go for the like, if they go for the usual trio, where you have the main, the visual one, and then the dumb one. You know, we'll see.
And Heather Chandler, the almighty. She is
So okay, so we're introduced to this heavily all like the Heathers, and they don't seem so bad at first, but then this here with that like one do that bass note here when it cuts out.
a mythic bitch.
So there you go. So the Heathers are probably apex predators of the high school and also the main villains.
They're solid Teflon. Never bothered. Never harassed. I would give anything to be like that.
Again, another build up here, and then is that like a clarinet?
Harassed. I would give anything to be like that.
So very quick fire, like doomba 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 doomba, almost like a build up to danger. Something like this. If you guys have ever played the old Sonic games, I don't know if it's in the new one, but like when he's about to down the do da do da do da do da do da do da do da, this like back and forth here is also happening here, maybe inciting danger of the Heathers.
I'd like to be their boyfriend.
That would be beautiful.
No, it's me, senpai. Oh, so maybe he's just doing this because he wants her. But he wants to make them jealous. Oh, he wants to make her jealous.
If I sat at their table, guys would notice me.
Oh, is she blind? That's not Martha, right?
I'd like them to be nicer.
That would be beautiful.
I'd like to kidnap a Heather and photograph her naked in an abandoned warehouse and leave her tied up for the rats.
Yeah, that wouldn't be beautiful, my guy. Okay, yeah, I don't think him and Martha should date, I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Naked in an abandoned warehouse and leave her tied up for the rats.
You don't have to say it again, brother.
Get some help.
Okay, and then we have scene change with the bam, with this, again, doom, bop, C major. Let me guess, she's puking because she wants to maintain her perfect body because the main Heather is forcing her to. Please don't be pregnant.
Grow up, Heather. Bulimia's so 87.
Maybe you should see a doctor, Heather.
Yeah, Heather, maybe I should.
Heather and Heather.
Oh, that's not great. So on the left, it looks like the mythic bitch because look at this. Look how unbothered she is with that her friend, supposed like close friend, is vomiting in the bathroom. She's just checking out herself, fixing her makeup, casually throwing it out there, not to threaten the alpha Heather. And look at that. Oh, they got caught. And the two of them are kind of scared, but alpha Heather is not.
Heather and Heather. And
Oh, a nice signification that Heather, and then she throws up.
Heather. Perhaps you didn't hear the bell over all the vomiting. You're late for class.
Heather wasn't feeling well. We're helping her.
Not without a hall pass, you're not. Week's detention.
Actually, Miss Fleming, all four of us are out on a hall pass. Yearbook committee.
Look at that. Okay, so music completely cuts out one main character. Did I miss? I feel like I must have missed the main character's name. Couldn't find her name. Maybe her name's Heather too. So interesting that the alpha Heather here is like really changing face. Like, oh, we're just helping our friend when she was so unbothered right before. It really tells me what kind of person she is.
Her.
Not without a hall pass, you're not. Week's detention.
Actually, Miss Fleming, all four of us are
Look, and it's not like we don't get the da-da-da. It's just a da-da, and then it cuts right in the middle. So it was so unexpected that not even the music got to finish.
out on a hall pass. yearbook committee.
I see you're all listed. Hurry up and get where you're going.
This is an excellent forgery. Who are you?
Veronica Sawyer. I crave a
I could have waited 20 seconds. Veronica Sawyer. Okay.
boon.
What boon?
Let me sit at your table at lunch just once. No talking necessary. If people think that you guys tolerate me, then they'll leave me alone.
So look at this. Again, we have the two Heathers on here that are like, yeah, we know we're those bitches. And look, the Heather on the left. Okay, so I have, or they're all named Heather. So let's go Alpha Heather, and then Sweet Heather, and Other Heather. So look at Sweet Heather. She's like, she's looking like actually concerned about what Veronica here's saying. What the others like, yeah, we know we're those bitches,
Before you
And look at that. And then okay, so I genuinely think she might be the key to turning these Heathers around, or at least like this Mean Girls dynamic that they have, right? Being one of the ones that actually, don't want to be mean but has to fit in, right? She's the one who was once where Veronica has now risen to become a Heather, but she knows deep down that she doesn't want to be mean. She but you can see how she's still like trying to adapt by this like brilliantly
no talking
visualized
necessary.
here.
If people think that you guys tolerate me, then they'll leave me alone.
Just look at that. Oh, she's like,
Before you answer, I also do report cards, permission slips, and absence notes.
How about prescriptions?
Shut up, Heather.
Sorry, Heather.
Look who's with her. Oh my god.
For a greasy little nobody, you do have good bone structure.
And a symmetrical face. If I took a meat cleaver down the center of your skull, I'd have matching halves. That's very important.
Of course you could stand to lose a few pounds.
Listen to that. Okay, so we have this, we're spiraling. No, spiraling down because they're going down a rabbit hole that Veronica was not expecting. And then as the Alpha Heather gets the
And a
idea...
symmetrical face. If I took a meat cleaver down the center of your skull, I'd have matching halves.
Now
That's
look.
very important.
Of course you could stand to lose a few pounds.
So the second they talk about something that the Heathers could actually assist with, the Alpha Heather gets an idea.
And this could...
Also, look at this visual. I think Sweet Heather or Nice Heather is afraid that Veronica's going to replace her if she doesn't, up her game because she's not being as cold as the other Heathers,
A few pounds.
And this could be beautiful. Mascara, maybe some lip gloss, and we're on our way. Get this
And we're on our way. Youpee doo doo. Okay, very nice instrumental break. Listen to this like...
And this could...
There's like E-piano, like do do do, very like almost romantic approach to it. Very nice.
be beautiful.
God help this poor unfortunate soul.
Mascara, maybe some lip gloss, and we're on our way. Get this girl some blush, and Heather, I need your brush. Let's make her beautiful.
Let's make her beautiful. Let's make her
beautiful. Okay.
What is this musical and not going just to go one step down so we get that resolution? Come on, guys. Like it's a nice touch, because usually musicals do like, it's not that I'm criticizing it, but it's just like I get super like when it doesn't go home,
Okay.
Okay.
Out of my way, geek, I don't want trouble. You're gonna die at 3 p.m.
Don't you dare touch me, getaway pervert.
What did I ever do to them?
Okay, I must admit you're gonna die at 3 p.m. Okay, but I don't feel bad for him. I must admit, because look at the shit he was saying in the cafeteria.
Don't you dare touch me, getaway pervert.
What did I
And then
ever
again, listen,
do to
the
them?
gang vocals are back. No harmony here. They are just...
Out of my way, geek, I don't want trouble. You're gonna die at 3 p.m.
Don't you dare touch me, getaway pervert.
What did I ever do to them? Who could survive this? I can't escape this. I think I'm dying.
Who's that with Heather?
Whoa. Heather, Heather, Heather,
And someone.
Heather, 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 and a big Heather, Heather, Heather.
Veronica?
Veronica, Veronica, Veronica.
Veronica Sawyer.
Life can be
beautiful freaking time.
And vibrato again. My goodness. Oh, Morrissey, beautifully animated. Okay, look at this. Okay, so there's something with the guy. I am very afraid of this guy on the left because he looked like the silhouette with the gun, which might be a foreshadowing for a potential school shooting, which I do not like. Then we have the nerdy love aspect on the right, the best friend on the right side, and then on the left we have, so it looks like we're split here between evil, with green and red are usually like green, like for example in Harry Potter, or like, you know, poison or stuff like that. Green, red is usually also like evil. This is more like of a Louis Vuitton red, and that makes sense, fits her character. So maybe we have the evil on her right side, and then the good on her left side here, right? And then we have blue, just here in the middle. Not too keen on the color spectrum here, but not really. You know, I think it's a nice touch, maybe to signify this and that. Well done. This is amazing so far. I love it. And again, it's very nice to get context as we go. So this is a whole like introductionary piece to where we are, what kind of people we're going to be dealing with throughout this musical. Now the great thing, what I really like about these animatics here is that I would have not picked up on like a lot of the details here if I didn't have the visual aspect to it here. So Mortzi, thank you so much. This is amazing. I'm so excited to get into this. Already fantastic. I love the production. I love the instrumentals, and there's so much more to get into. There's not much on the branding aspect other than this is probably going to resonate really nicely with, like, you know, this dynamic of musical enjoyers. But yeah, I wanted to make sure you guys know that on Patreon for $5 a month, you can both support my dream of becoming a full-time content creator, and if I am, you know, providing some new insight, or if you're enjoying the reaction analysis I do, then that's the best place to support me. You can also get these videos fully unedited, full on early access way before anyone else. This has been the case, for example, the Has Been episodes actually air and a week before they go on YouTube over on Patreon, and have been doing so for quite a while now. So if you want to, you can go check that out. It's the same case for Hamilton, or at least my part of Hamilton. The other part is at Mortius's Patreon, obviously. But yeah, if you want to support my dream of becoming a full-time content creator, you can do so over on Patreon. Other than that, I'm so excited to continue my journey with Heathers. The Patreons right now have around 58 minutes of footage for just Heathers, whereas you guys might have less because, you know, this is a cut down version you're watching on YouTube, but on Patreon there's the fully unedited version. We also have a little community over on Discord. It's actually getting quite big, but it's amazing. So many people, so many nice people, very inclusive, very just awesome. Love it. Thank you so much for the recent support. Right now, we're almost 12,000 subscribers on CF Reacts, which is crazy because I've only been doing this for like 6 months. So thank you so much to the musical community for taking me in, and I'm so excited to continue to get into this. So yeah, I think that's about it. So thank you so much for watching, and have a good day, and I'll see you next time.